Good morning, class. I'm really excited to share this week's challenge with you. I had a lot of fun. It was a great exploration, and let's get started. So as you know, we were asked to come up with 5 words that describe our core values as individuals and designers. My core values are advocacy, curiosity, empathy, persuasion, and silliness. To be an advocate, it means to be a person who publicly supports or recommends a particular cause or policy. There's a lot going on in the world today, and I really believe that design has an opportunity to give voice to those that need it, even if that voice is your own. Curiosity, again, to be creative is inherently to be curious and to solve problems, to riddle out puzzles, to seek new experiences. Empathy, I've spoken about this before. I believe this graphic in the bottom left, that without feelings, a creative cannot create. We need to be willing to examine not only our own feelings and place in the world, but those of others effectively in order to design on their behalf. Persuasion, I think that's a big part of what it means to be a designer, is to persuade someone to believe what it is that we want them to believe, whether it's to feel something, to think something, to do something. I think if we're doing a good job with the design, then we've persuaded. And silliness. It's important to laugh, it's important to smile, and I think to be able to bring some delight through design also creates an opportunity for folks to enjoy life a little bit more. So in this exploration, I found one thing in particular that really caught my eye, that sparked my imagination, which was this pennant. So for my artifact, I decided that I was going to make a, and so I believe that this really captures all 5 things for me, to be an advocate, to create a sign and go out in the world and stand up for something I believe in, which is love for everyone. It also happens to be Pride right now, and it just was a serendipitous coincidence for me that, or maybe not, maybe it was always there subconsciously, but I thought also this speaks to my curiosity. What would happen if I made a sign or a pennant and took it out on the street and asked people or offered people free hugs? What would happen? I don't know. So my curiosity definitely was piqued. Empathy, I don't know if there's a purer form of empathy than sharing a hug, meeting somebody where they're at, an embrace. Persuasion, you'll see it's very shiny. I stood on the street and implored people to come and enjoy a free hug. And then silliness, there's some humor in this, and intentionally some humor in this, so that we can make light of our experience. And here is a little taste of my experiment.
Did you take a picture of that? It's my partner.
Many people that stopped by to get an embrace. It was great. I picked a spot on Fillmore, in a neighborhood adjacent to mine in San Francisco, and it was really interesting. It was a pretty busy time of day, and it was wonderful to see how many people that came up and enjoyed a free hug. I think I got just as much out of it as they did, if not more. And the other interesting thing to me was that those that were not interested in getting a hug, they definitely smiled. I think most of the people walked past me on the street, they got the sign, and the sentiment warmed them in some way. And so I really appreciated that part of the experience just as much. I hope you had a great week. Thanks.